The alcohol is like vaporizing and dripping on top of the material.
I have hooks that I hook my bag on, and I have a nozzle that sprays the alcohol from that distillate collection bottle into the bag. So I attach the bag here that has all my trim, and then hang it inside here. I then pull a vacuum inside here, I bring it over, spray it in, I then do my soak. As soon as it starts coming over, I'm now doing my soak. Once I've done my soak, I then pull a vacuum using this vacuum pump onto this bottle, and I bend this one, and I simply pull it through my triple filtration system, and I pull it in here. Once it's in here, I now have my clarified tincture, and I run that by way of my feed pump into my system. Now my system separates it all out. I'll have the oil in the collection flask, the distillate, and the carboy. And then when I'm ready to do my next extraction, right, this bag will be hanging in here, dripping. I'll then pull it out, dip it in a bucket of water, throw it away, put a new bag in. I then pull a vacuum on this, pull the alcohol from there, right back in here, and I keep on going. It never stops. It just keeps going. The system right here will run roughly 15 to 20 liters an hour. You can do more, you can do less. It just depends on what you want to do. I run it up to 28 liters an hour. It doesn't work as well as it could because it doesn't have the time in the evaporator column to separate out all the alcohol. But what we found is there's a lot of farmers who say, listen, man, alcohol is a preservative. I just need to get the material processed. As it's sitting on the ground, I'm losing 5% of total cannabinoids every month, and within 4 or 5 months, the stuff's going to start going bad, in which case I have nothing I can process, right? So what we say is, okay, no problem. So what we get out of there is going to have a higher volume of alcohol content in it, but for their perspective, they don't care because they can put on the shelf for years.
To leave alcohol in just a little bit to keep it preserved.
Exactly.
So, okay.
So we have the choice. We can control different parameters in the system because it's completely closed. We're like a junior god. Everything that happens in there is because we allow it to happen.
Right.
And so we control our atmosphere in there by changing different parameters. And that allows us to put more alcohol in the oil, less alcohol. We can just put pure alcohol down there. Hell, if we want to separate out terpenes along the way because we want to act as a short path, we can do that too if we so desire. I typically don't do that. My goal is really to take everything in the plant and put it right into the oil and then allow the customer to decide what they want to do.
Right.
You know?